Question: between which pair of decimals should 4/7 be placed on a number line? The best thing to do here is to pause the video and try to solve this question by yourself before you continue to check if you get the correct answer. But I can tell you that here the correct choice is the third choice. So C. So how to understand this question? 4/7 is a fraction, but if you see all the choices here, there is no fraction, so everything is in decimal. So we try to find 4/7. So 4 divided by 7 in decimal. Okay, we can use a calculator to go fast, but we can also do like this because sometimes some questions they will not allow you to use a calculator. So 7 goes into 4. Sorry, 7 goes into 4 0 times. Okay, so 0 times 7 is a 0, and the 4 minus 0 is 4. Now we place 0 on the side of 4, so we have a 40. We repeat the same calculation. So 7 goes into 40 5 times. 5 times 7 is 35. And the 40 minus 35 is 5. But we cannot stop here. Yes, we see all the decimal values have 1 digit after the dot. But the thing is this, if you stop at 0.5, okay, so you not know which interval, which pair of decimal will include this. So we need to continue one more, digit. For that, we're gonna place another 0 on the side of 5. We have 50, and the 7 goes into 50 7 times. So 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, we can stop here. We don't need to continue. So we have a 0.57. The reason we chose C because 0.57 is between 0.5, which is a 0.50, and the 0.6, which is 0.60. So it's like we have a 0.50, we have a 0.60, and now the 0.57 is between these two values. Okay, let's see the next question. This is an amazing question. So again, you can pause the video to solve by yourself before you continue. But I can tell you that the best choice here is the last one. Let's explain it. So we have a 2 to the 9th multiplied by 3 to the 5th, multiplied by 2 to the 4th, multiplied by 3, everything raised to the 2nd power. Okay, so can we rewrite this as 2 to the 9 multiplied by 3 to the 5th power? Okay, multiplied by 2 to the 4th power, multiplied by 3. Okay, multiply again by the same 2 to the 4th power, multiplied by 3. Yes, we can do that. Why? Because of this power outside. So the power outside is telling you that you're going to multiply 2 to the 4th power times 3 by itself, which we did here. Okay, now let's see what's going to happen. So we have exponent, and the rule is that we'll try to see exponent with the same base. They will be together. So you're going to have a 2 to the 9th multiplied by 2 to the 4th multiplied by the other 2 to the 4th. So we take this, we take this, we take this. This is a multiplication between all of them. So the order doesn't matter. So we can put this together. And the reason we are putting together, because when we have exponent with the same base, you add the powers. The powers. That's what we're going to do here. And now for the 3, we take 3 to the 5th power. So we have here multiplication. Okay. Multiply by 3. Multiply by another 3. But you have to understand that each 3 we are seeing here, so these 3 and these 3. Okay, we take this one also. So each 3 here without the power means there is invisible 1. Invisible 1. Okay. So what we do next is to take this 2 to the 9th, multiply by 2 to the 4th, multiply by 2 to the 4th. So we have a 2, and we add the powers. So do that, you have a 9 plus 4 plus 4, which is 17. The reason we have a 2 to the 17 there. Multiply by, we do the same thing for 3. They have the same base here, so we keep a 3 once, and we add the powers. 5 plus 1 plus 1 is 7. The reason we have this here. And that's it. We cannot continue further because they don't have the same base. They don't have the same base. So we stop the I think I can go over this question, differently, use a similar problem like this in another video, probably in our next video. So to help you understand, how powers or exponent works before, you take your DAD exam, that will be so helpful. Now, the next question. You see the point -4 and the 5 are plotted on number line. What is the distance in unit between the 2 points? Okay, again, pause the video, try to solve this question by yourself before you continue. But again, I can tell you that the best choice is the last one. Okay. When you have a question like this, the best thing to do is to draw a number line. So you could see clearly, we draw a number line. So on a number line, we assume that we have a 0 somewhere here. So going to the right side, going to be positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the left side, going to be negative numbers. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, the numbers here, they ask you are what? -4, okay, and the +5. So they want to know the distance between these two numbers. What you do is just to count. It's just to count the units. So 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you have this. Okay, but another way to solve this question is to do what? Because you have a 2 point, -4 and 5, what we do is to take the last number, which is 5, minus the first number. So you take a 5 minus -4. And doing that, you're going to be 5 plus 4. Because when you have the 2 negative sign, that change to positive. So 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, if that method, confuses you or is challenge for you, no problem. But I think the number line will be clear to understand. But again, I could come back to similar question like this in another video. Okay, so let's continue. Here they say a store charge 6.96 for a case of mineral water. Each case contains 2 boxes of mineral water. Each box contains 4 bottles of mineral water. The question now, they say, what is the cost of each bottle of mineral water? Okay, make a pause, solve it before you continue. But I can tell you that the best choice here is A, the first choice. Let's explain it. Again, let's make a diagram that will help us to better understand what is going on here. So we see each case contains 2 boxes of mineral water. A store charges $6.96 for a case of mineral water. So we assume that this is the case of a mineral water. Okay, and they say each case contains 2 boxes of mineral water. So we have our 2 boxes of mineral water here. Now each box contains what? 4 bottles. Okay, so let's draw our bottle like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing here. Okay, 4. And they say what is the cost of each bottle of mineral water? How many bottle of mineral water we have here? 8, because we have a 4, we have a 4, so we have 8. So if all the 8 bottle cost $6.96, how to find this? The price of one bottle is to take 6.96 and we're gonna divide it by 8. And using the calculator for that, the answer is what? 0.87. Yeah. Okay. There is something you have to understand is what? Every time you have or a problem or every time you have a question like this, take your time, read the question, and try to represent the question as a diagram. So doing that, your mind can see it clearly. Also understand that each question you have in math is a real life situation. Yeah, it's something, even if you don't experiment, it's something, people experiment. It's something people do. So it's just to think as that's something you want to do or something someone is doing, and now they ask you question based on that. Okay, so thank you so much. I think I will see you again in our next video. Bye-bye.